Hi, my name's Ivan. Today, I will be explaining to you what it's like going to another country and visiting their business and some uh, details and tips to help you. And what I picked today was Salvador, El Salvador, and it's near and dear to me because I'm part Salvadorian. The current currency in El Salvador is US dollar, and it was established in 2001 because it was more economically stable for them. Before they used US dollar, they used um, Salvadorian colon and Salvadorian peso. And I won't be explaining because, well, they use US dollars now. The time difference between here, Utah, and over there, El Salvador, is there's no time difference. But if you were to live in Washington, and the time difference from Washington to El Salvador is about an hour difference. Um, another thing is the language most spoken in El Salvador is Spanish, and about 7% of Salvadorian population know how to speak English. And if you can't speak Spanish, no worries. You got, a pocket in your tool, Google Translate. And if not, I bet you some locals or you guys can try to get the message across with the the other nonverbal communication. Wouldn't suggest it, but and then custom greetings about El Salvador is buenas mañanas, which is good morning, buenas tardes, which is good evening, and then buenas noches, which means good night, which you wouldn't use much over there because most of the shops and stores close fairly early compared to Utah businesses here we live. And another custom greeting is a warm welcome hug with a kiss on the cheek. And yeah, cues about the body language over there, it's very important. Physical touch, like I said, um, a warm welcome hug or kiss, very rarely a handshake. It's not really practiced over there. Eye contact to make sure that you're engaged with the client or whoever you're buying from. And another one's also facial expressions to make them feel more comfortable because you're happy and not all serious and mad. And then the last thing is tone. Speaking happy, makes them feel as another way of making them feel uh you know uh, not included but welcomed. And then business meeting protocols. Salvadorians are relatively formal in business dressings. When you do shake their hand, they don't. It's like a light shake. It's not very firm, like we are used to here. And maintain eye contact when communicating with people because that's very important over there. And they'll not all the time, but there's like occasionally times when also depending on who you're talking to, they'll either get mad or make fun of you for not maintaining eye contact. Topics to avoid in Salvador. Salvadorians enjoy socializing and being hospitable, and it's very rude when you get up and leave after eating a meal, and it's frowned upon and quite frankly very rude to them. So avoid by traveling by night and stopping in like them out like isolated areas because it's on a mountain and the roads are very small, so it's not very safe when you do that. Another thing is to also roll up your windows and lock the cars and avoid hitchhiking because it's not commonly used over there at all. Business dress. Salvadorians have a lot of unique, colorful clothing when it comes to like a festival or religious sacrament meetings. But business-wise, it's very hot and humid in El Salvador due to the many volcanoes that they have, and most commonly, instead of using like a formal suit and then a nice button-up shirt, they use a white button-up shirt, but it's very lighter than the ones we have, and instead of nice formal pants, it's more like nice casual pants, and usually for the shoes it's sandals or black shoes for men, and for women it's a white plain shirt and occasionally a colorful shirt with excuse me a colorful skirt or a plain long dark tone color skirt. And some interesting facts about El Salvador is it's the smallest Central America country, and it is smaller than the state of Massachusetts, and it is known for its many volcanoes. I hope this was very helpful and you learned a little bit more about Salvadorian culture, and thank you for listening. Bye.